Now, let's look at what the hearing aids can do. Like I said, you have a red one and you have a blue hearing aid. So the parts of the hearing aid, you've got the tip at the end here, and that's the part that goes in your ear. And then you have a faceplate. And on the faceplate at the bottom is a little cord, and that's just there to help you pull the hearing aid out. And at the top is the multifunction button. And then you've got the charging contacts in the center. So the first thing you're going to do when you take it out is charge it for about 2 hours so that we know it's fully charged before you start playing around with it. Once you're ready, you're going to take the hearing aid out. I'm going to insert my right hearing aid. So I'm going to take my left hand and reach over to grab my right ear. And I'm just going to pull it up. That straightens your ear out a little bit and helps make sure you insert it completely. You might need to twist it just a little bit to get it to fit right. And then when you think you have it in all the way, I want you to give it one more push just to make sure that it's inserted all the way. So once it's in, if it feels comfortable, that's great. If not, you can take it out and change it. Now we're going to take the tip off. You just pull. So you just pull it off. It's not going to rip. Don't be scared. And then just going to pick a different size and pop it on. So you want to make sure that it's on good because you don't want it to come off once it's in your ear. So once you try a new one on, just put it back in your ear. Again, with that cord down and the button up. And if that feels good, then we just continue on. If not, try another size until you find something that's comfortable for you. Now, once it's in your ear, you're going to press and hold that top multifunction button for about 4 seconds until you hear it come on. And you'll hear it turn on. So now you have it on. What do you do? Well, the button also works for volume control and for programs. So for volume, you just press that button for about 1 second, and it's going to take you up in volume until you reach the top where you'll hear 3 beeps. And when you hear 3 beeps, that means you can't go any louder. And the next time you press it, it's going to bring it back to the softest level. The other function of that button is the programs. All right, to change the programs, you're going to press and hold that multifunction button for about 2 seconds. It comes on program 1. So the first thing you'll hear is 2 beeps. That brings you to program 2, which is the restaurant program. If you press and hold it again, you'll hear 3 beeps, and that's going to be our outdoor program. And press and hold it again for about 2 seconds, and you'll hear 4 beeps, and that brings you to the music program. So while we have them labeled as general, outdoor, restaurant, music, it doesn't mean that's the only situation that they might work for. I know that restaurant is really going to help in noisy situations, not just in a restaurant situation. So play around with the volume and play around with the programs and see what's going to work. Again, it might be different for each ear, and that's perfectly fine.